I just finished the Friday 5 at 5, which was like a little haul of these products that I got from Milk and Eggs. If you haven't checked it out, that video will be linked to down below. And I was sitting here after I finished the video thinking, A, these live videos go by way too fast, and B, I want to try these products. So I thought, why would I try these products by myself when I could continue live streaming and try them in front of you and have a conversation with you? It's just a no-brainer. So I'm back very quickly, especially for those of you who felt like you got to the live stream too late. Now I'm here for you even longer. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try little tastes of each of the products that I got from Milk and Eggs and let you know what I think of them. Okay, so I'm most curious about this. This is a granola from this company called Kessen's Kitchen. I will link to them when I'm done recording this if you want to check them out. If, for example, you can have them shipped to you and Milk and Eggs isn't available. Milk and Eggs right now is just, the delivery service is just in LA. So some of these products you could probably get delivered to you wherever you live. So let's try this out. They are based in Pasadena. So maybe strictly available about Milk and Eggs. What am I trying to say? It's possible that this company might not be available elsewhere since they're super small. This smells incredibly good. This has organic sprouted sunflower seeds, maple syrup, unsweetened coconut, sprouted pecans, coconut oil, cinnamon, and vanilla. All organic, mostly sprouted. Here we go. It's even better than I thought it was going to be. Whoa. Oh my gosh. So good. Wow. Okay, you guys, you have to try to get this. If you're in LA, get this. If you love granola. I'm blown away. I'm not like the biggest fan of granola, but something about this looked really good, so I'm glad I went with my gut on that. Okay. I don't know, should I try I got 5 different drinks, like juices and 1 or 2 smoothies. I don't know, I think when you open it up, it goes bad faster, so I'm afraid to open all of them. Maybe I should have a little vote. Which one of these should I try? So I have a So Matcha Green. I think I accidentally called it Go Matcha Green in the other video. This has kale, spinach, E3 Live, matcha, ginger, turmeric, lemon, apple, and probiotics. And then there's the Boss's Tonic, which has ginger, turmeric, lemon, tangerine oil, camu camu, coconut nectar, and probiotics. And then there's the Melon Rosé, which is watermelon, rose water, lemon, baobab, mint, and probiotics. I love that all of these have probiotics in them. Any requests? Any of you guys have one that you'd like? Red one? Jackie's saying. I think so too. Rose water is one of my favorite things. So since Jackie asked for it, that's what I'm going to do. Let's give it a try. Ooh. At first it just tasted like plain old watermelon juice, which is fine. But then the rose water kicks in, and then the mint kicks in. Ooh, that's really good. It's very light and refreshing. This is something you could probably make at home. I mean, some of the ingredients, I don't know if you want to get like rose water and baobab and add probiotics to your juice, but you could definitely make this at home, and I do recommend it. It's very tasty. Great choice, Jackie. Thank you. Okay, what about these two? Should I try one of these? These are both from the juice, and the green one sounds really exciting, actually. I'm probably going to opt for this unless somebody argues with me, but this has coconut cream, dates, vanilla, sea salt, Brazil nuts, spinach, and kale. And they also say that there's cashews in it. Hi, Kim. Thanks for being here. And then there's this one, the pink one, which seems a little boring in comparison. Strawberry, apple, and coconut cream. I bet this tastes amazing, but this one sounds a little bit more exciting. Which one should I try? Kim, Jackie, any suggestions? Should I go with the complex green with all of the ingredients I just listed, or should I just go for the simple pink one? Whoever calls it out. Green? Okay, thanks, Kim. That's the one I wanted to try anyways. Okay, let's see how this one. I wouldn't say it's amazing, but it's definitely nice. It's not as thick as I thought it was going to be. In texture. It's nice. Not blowing me away. But I wouldn't kick it out of bed. Okay. Enough of those puns. I'm not going to open this up right now because I want to savor it for later, but I mentioned this nitrogen cold brew coffee. Have any of you guys ever tried nitro coffee? I just love cool beverages in general, and this just like sounded amazing. There's just water and coffee in here, but the nitro cold brew is cascading and creamy with the giddy up of our original cold brew coffee. To best enjoy, untuck your shirt, loosen your collar, and gently tilt the can twice to kick up the nitrogen. Interesting. Pop the top and pour it like you mean it into a glass or drink it straight from the can. I mean, I don't fully understand what the point is of nitrogen. Like, I've only had it once, I think. So I'm just kind of interested in the experience. This tastes really good. I've tried it before. Great rose flavor kombucha. And now that we have more time, I will tell you what's in this box. Actually, I'm going to open this up. The Art of Tea. How many of you are tea lovers? I love tea so much. I actually rarely drink coffee because I don't really like the way it makes me feel. I like the way coffee tastes. That's why I got some in this delivery, but much prefer tea. A, because I feel much more mellow and relaxed, and if there's caffeine in it, it doesn't affect me quite as strongly as coffee does. I don't have the high and the low. But tea also has so many different flavors. So look at this. This is heaven. It's heaven to me. The only downside is there's probably only one of each flavor. What if I love a flavor so much and I've already had it? Okay, so here's what's in this. This is called the Eco Pyramid Sachets. So the little tea bags are 100% biodegradable and designed to allow our select whole leaves and botanicals to fully unfurl and release their wonderful aroma and flavor. If you're not in Los Angeles, this is definitely something that you can buy online. So I will link to it if you want to check it out if you're a tea lover like me. So here's what's inside. I think they're almost all of them. There's only 2 of the 18 that aren't organic, and a bunch of them are fair trade and organic, which is excellent. Okay, so here are the flavors. Apricot Escape, Earl Grey Cream, Egyptian Chamomile, French Lemon Ginger, Green Pomegranate, Italian Blood Orange. My heart just skipped a beat because I was hoping that this was going to be in here. Jasmine Reserve. That is the very first one I'm going to have because I've been craving jasmine. You want to know why I've been craving jasmine? If you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen today's story. I did a little piece on Schmidt's deodorant, and they have a jasmine scented deodorant that smells so incredible. It's like wearing perfume on your armpits. I'm wearing it right now, and like, I'm not trying to be rude, but like smelling my armpit is very pleasant because the deodorant smells so good. Anyway, so I got this jasmine deodorant, and now I've been craving jasmine tea, and there's some in here. Yes. Okay. Next up, we have mint green, orchard oolong, organic breakfast, sencha green, masala chai, velvet, not sure what that is, white coconut cream, and I think that's it. Ooh, this is so amazing. I'm so excited about this. Okay, so the other funny thing that happened is my friend told me about Milk and Eggs like a few weeks ago, and she's like, you have to try this hummus I got from them. And I was all excited to try the hummus, and when Milk and Eggs approached me and asked if I wanted to try out their service, I was like, absolutely, and I was thinking that all I would buy was hummus because this hummus that they sell is so good. It's like this local hummus from Garden Grove, California. And so I ordered 2 different flavors from them. That's called Brothers Products. And then when I did my unboxing today, I realized that I didn't order hummus. They're garlic spreads. Which is fine because I love garlic, but a part of my heart broke in that moment because I thought I was getting hummus and I just got these garlic spreads. So the plain garlic spread is garlic, lemon juice, olive oil, and salt. And then I got the sun-dried tomato. What cracks me up, thank you, Miranda, for your condolences. What makes me laugh the most about this is I didn't just get 1 garlic spread. I accidentally got 2. I got so excited that I ordered these without checking to make sure they were their hummus because they had a bunch of different products. So I also got their sun-dried tomato garlic, which is basically this with sun-dried tomatoes in it. Again, I'm sure they're delicious. In fact, I'm going to try them both right now and have horrible garlic breath. And I don't have any crackers to put them on, so I'm going to use my finger. Ooh, Yachty, good point that I can make garlic bread with this. It just means I need to go buy some of my favorite gluten-free bread. I will say that this is fantastic. There are a couple companies that made garlic spreads. One of them I think is called Majestic Garlic. Have any of you guys tried that? It's lovely, and this is really, really good. Let me try the sun-dried tomato version. You know what else I could do is I can just go get some chickpeas and make my own hummus. And tahini, I suppose. But their hummus was so good, I just don't know if I can replicate it. This is very, very good. The sun-dried tomato garlic. If there's only one reason you try Milk and Eggs, it would be to try some of the Brothers products. Because I'm not sure you can get them anywhere else. They have nailed their flavors. I guess I just have to make another Milk and Eggs order just so I can get their hummus. Pumpkin Witch said you can make ravioli and melt some of the garlic spread for a sauce. Yes, and that'll go really well with this other product I got, which is some tomato sauce. I'm going to try some of this now. Ugh, this just means I need to go do another shopping spree and buy some pasta and some bread. Okay, got it. So this is from Ventos mushroom baseolo. No idea what that is. Slow cooked mushroom thyme sauce. Ooh, and they even have a recipe for vegan ratatouille on there. How cool that they have the vegan recipe. Nice. This is from Santa Barbara. Normally I would use utensils, but I wasn't prepared. How many of you love mushrooms? Mushrooms are one of my favorite things to get on pizza, to have in pasta sauce. Yeah, doesn't it look mouth-watering? It's like, I'll tell you a little bit about the company. They started in 1933, and I guess it started in Jersey City, which makes some sense, the Italian side of it. Locally handcrafted, we make small batches using the highest quality California-grown tomatoes, extra virgin olive oil, and finest herbs. The savory mushroom thyme sauce is slow cooked with San Marzano tomatoes and traditional seasoning, bringing out the natural sweetness of the ingredients. Ooh. Okay, so this combined with one of these garlic sauces, I think that's going to make a phenomenal meal. Just saw a couple of comments come in that I missed. Pumpkin Witch said loves mushroom, and Ellen loves mushrooms as well. Any favorite mushrooms? I typically love like the small white like button mushrooms. I also like, I think they're called enoki mushrooms, or like the long kind of like Japanese style mushrooms. I like portobello mushrooms in moderation. Shiitake mushrooms most of the time, but sometimes they're a little too much for me. And then the oyster mushrooms are like, okay, it depends, but like white, like the small white button mushrooms, I could have all day. Love, love, love those. The other mushrooms, if the taste and texture is a little too much for me, they kind of weird me out. Okay, I think I tried all of the most fun products. Not sure what I'm gonna, actually, as I was about to say, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this. I will say that yesterday I had a really good smoothie that had coconut meat and coconut water in it. So that might be what I do with this guy, replicate it. It had cashews in it, and it was kind of like this. So maybe I could combine this with this and some cashews and make like a really bomb smoothie. That might be what I do. I also have some organic broccoli and all these tomatoes. So what I'm going to do with that, or tomatoes and the lime that I got from them, and maybe some of the garlic sauce and the sauerkraut. Can't forget that. I got one of my favorite sauerkrauts. I'm going to combine this all into a bowl, like right now, with some rice. I kind of want to put the tomato sauce on something. And I realized I have one more thing to try, you guys. Salsa, too. Yes, I can make some salsa. Ooh, I love getting lots of good ingredients. I just got my CSA box. Do you guys want to see that? I mean, I'm just hanging out doing a live video with you. So if you want to see what's in today's CSA box, I'll show you that as well. If 3 of you say, show me the CSA box, I'll do it. So it's up to you guys. If you don't want to see it, I won't be offended. I'll just end the video earlier and go eat. So you have to type the words, show me the CSA box, and I'll do it. I already got 3 yeses. Okay, you guys want to see it? Fine. Before I get to the CSA box, though, I will try this date bar from Bread Lounge. And this has dates, oats, dried apricots, pistachios, dried cranberries, agave, coconut, and cardamom in it. So another thing that you can make yourself. That's very nice. I don't know if I've told you guys this, but I haven't had chocolate since May 1st or April 30th. So this entire month of May so far, no chocolate, and it's the 19th. And I wanted to do that because I felt like I was eating chocolate way too frequently and so much sugar. So every sweet treat that I've had lately in the past 19 days has been chocolate free. And that's like a big deal for me to go without chocolate. And I don't miss it that much. So it's really helped me reduce sweets. And I've actually been more drawn to just natural sweets like dates. So I've had Lara bars, for example, have been like a sweet treat, or I'll just eat nuts. It's amazing how chocolate was my, what's the term? There's a term for this. Gateway. Chocolate was my gateway into sugar. And I was having it every single day. I was having vegan chocolate caramel bars all the time, and just consuming more than I needed to. And now that I've gone 3 weeks without chocolate, I don't really miss it that much. So it showed me that it's not that important, I guess. I'll just pause here before I get to the CSA box to just say that it's really helpful to take a break from your vices or from things that you have all the time. Because we get into this mindset of always wanting it. One person just said, chocolate can improve your mood. Absolutely. And I think that's why I like chocolate so much, is if I'm stressed out, or if I'm having a bad day, or if I'm tired, I'll turn to chocolate for that buzz, for that high, for that boost. And I don't really need it though, because I feel the same way without it, and probably slightly better without all that sugar. So I'm going to take you guys over to the kitchen, and let's go see what's in my CSA box that I got today too. So last week I did an unboxing of Farm Fresh to You, and I got the second box today. Put it here on the counter. I already unboxed this, so this isn't a surprise to me. But it's cool because I had no idea what was in the box this week. So first I got some kiwis, and I also got some nectarines, and some apples. I already ate one of the apples and one of the nectarines, and they were very delicious. And again, the problem with these boxes is all the plastic. This drives me nuts about it. But it also makes me wonder, stores probably use a ton of plastic, maybe even more than this. So it's sometimes when we go into a store and we just don't use plastic. Like I always bring reusable bags or like things that, so it can cut back on how much plastic I use at the store, like bulk food or produce. But what happens behind the scenes? How much plastic are they using? Who knows? Ooh, look at these purple carrots I got. If you saw after last week's CSA Box, I did a live cooking video. Hi again, Green Dragon. I did a cooking video for this cashew ginger carrot soup that I made. I'm going to make it again this week, and I will use these guys because that soup turned out so well. Also got these big chard leaves, and I'm honestly not sure what to do with it. I had chard in last week's CSA Box, and I made myself this this like stir fry that had like garlic and what else did I put in? It was really simple. It was like garlic and red peppers and rice and broccoli and chard, and I could barely eat it because I just don't like chard that much. So I might need to give this to a friend, unless you guys have a recipe idea, because chard like kind of tastes like dirt to me. Yeah, I could wrap them in avocado. That's a good idea. All right. Then I got some parsnips in more plastic, which I will probably use for soups. I'm trying to think, what else have I used parsnips? Any other ideas for parsnips? Any of you guys? And I got some more lettuce. So similar to last week, some of this baby mixed lettuce in more plastic. So, oh, this is like a mini romaine. Their lettuce is really good. So I'm going to use that in my Mexican bowl. I have the tomatoes from Milk and Eggs. I have the avocado from last week's CSA Box. The lime from Milk and Eggs. And then I'm going to use the lettuce from this CSA Box. Some rice, some brown organic rice. And the cilantro from last week. I have so many good things just to make this like kind of Mexican inspired bowl. And then, ooh, bok choy. Yeah! I love bok choy. How many of you are fans of this? So good. I love to just like stir fry that up. So this CSA Box, 2 pink lady apples, 3 yellow nectarines, parsnips, purple carrots, rainbow chard, baby bok choy, baby mixed lettuce, and 3 kiwis. So if you guys have any other suggestions for recipe ideas, and if you want to see me do another live cooking video, let me know. I would be more than happy to do another one because it was fun. I think I'm going to wrap this up, but I just saw a bunch of comments come in. So let's see. Okay. Pumpkin Witch says that, is Pumpkin Witch, I assume you're a girl from the name, but I don't like to make assumptions, so correct me if I'm wrong. But Pumpkin Witch said, oops, hold on, that I eat cacao nibs much better. So I guess like you like to have your chocolate through just raw cacao, which actually is delicious. Gage said, oops, sorry, my tripod is messing up. Googled, there's a link to chocolate and depression, but yes, you can get high off of it, which I do. Sorry, my tripod's acting all strange at the moment. I'm just gonna hold this right now. Yes, it's interesting. Chocolate and depression. I don't know if I've heard that before. Maybe it depends on what type you have or how much or all sorts of things. Yadi asked, what would you compare the date bar to? I would say it's kind of similar to a Lara bar, if you guys have ever had that, or like a bar that you would get at like a Mediterranean restaurant. I think they use like dates in their desserts, right? It's very, very simple, very coconutty. So maybe like a healthy version of, what are those chocolate, this wouldn't be like it at all, but I was going to say like Mounds, is that what it's called? Those coconut bars? Like it's got that because it's very coconutty and sweet. With a good crunch in them. Okay. Pumpkin Witch said make chard and mushroom ravioli. That'd be perfect. Ooh. As long as that chard taste doesn't infiltrate the meal too much. Adding parsnips to mashed potatoes. Ooh, that's a good idea. I do have some potatoes. I love making mashed potatoes. And Green Dragon said, I've had bok choy a few times and it's good. I love bok choy. And okay, Pumpkin Witch is a girl. And oh, Almond Joy. You know what? That would be a good description, except this does not have any chocolate in it, as I mentioned earlier. But it does kind of have that because it's got the crunch from the pistachios in it. It's very satisfying. I enjoyed this. I would encourage you guys to make this yourself, though, because you can cut back on plastic, save money, and make it exactly the way that you want. Steaming the chard and eating it with rice. That's what I did a few days ago, and I didn't like it. I just don't really like chard that much. Maybe I just need to eat it raw. I don't know. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up this little bonus live video. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed seeing me eat. I see I'm making some people hungry. I'm hungry right now myself because I've just been snacking. So I'm going to go make my bowl, and I'm so excited about that, and maybe have some tea. Well, if any of you have requests for a recipe that you would like to see me make live, I'm not a chef by any means, but I like doing live videos and having you guys part of my life. So just let me know what requests you have, whether you've been watching live or you're watching the recording. You can always leave it in a comment. I try to read all the comments and get back to them most of the time, but I almost always read comments and I try to respond. But if I don't respond to you, that doesn't mean that I haven't read it. That's what I'm trying to say. If you really want to make sure that you get in touch, Instagram messages are a great way to get in touch with me, or Snapchat, the Facebook sometimes. It depends. I get a little overwhelmed with the messages there. Or you can try to email me. Two people asked about mukbangs. I actually would love to do a mukbang. If you guys don't know what those are, they are basically eating shows. That's what they're, the term from, I don't know if that directly translates, but they became really popular, and YouTubers sit down for like 30 minutes and they just eat and talk, and it's like you're hanging out eating a meal with someone. I would absolutely do that. I mentioned it, I don't know, at one point on one of my channels or one of my live streams, and some people said they didn't want to see it, but maybe I'll do like a poll or do it as like an invite only type of thing. I just don't want to like gross people out or whatever, but I like the idea of it. I think that sounds fun, so I'm totally open to it. Maybe I can get some requests, because usually mukbangs, like you get a ton of food and you spread it all out in front of you, and there's like a theme, like you go to like some restaurant and just eat. Yes, I don't know Mommy Tang personally, but I do know of her, and so she's kind of like the queen of vegan mukbangs as far as I'm aware. So yeah, I've enjoyed watching some of her videos. Anyways, if you guys want to see that, I would totally be open to it. And Jackie asked, try the recipe on the pasta sauce jar. So yeah, maybe if I do make like some sort of cool Italian dish, I'll do a live video as I'm making it. All right, well, that's it for today. Thank you guys for coming, for being here for the bonus video, for watching in general. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you, the conversations, the contributions you make, all of it. I'm here because of you, so keep it coming. Please tune in every Friday. Share the videos if you know anybody else who will enjoy them. And again, any requests or questions, keep them coming. I want to hear them. I want to make videos that you want to see. So until next time, have a phenomenal rest of your Friday or the beginning of your Saturday, if it's already Saturday for you, or whatever day it is if you're watching the recording. Bye, Miranda. Bye, Yadi. And all the very best to all of you with your health and your happiness. I'll see you next time. Bye, Brianna.